and welcome to Employee Spotlight. I'm Owen Miller, and I'm here with
Alex Osmond.
Thank you for letting us interview you today. Tell me, what is your job and what you do here?
Yeah, I'm a food service assistant here. So just about anything the kitchen needs me to do. Sometimes I'm working in Barron's, sometimes I'm in Wittenberg, other times I'm running stuff up at the households, really just whatever it is that I'm needed to do. Sometimes I work functions like Ladies Night Out, that kind of stuff. I'm kind of all over the place, but whatever the kitchen needs me.
Very cool. All right. So what does a typical day look like for you when you come to work?
Well, that depends on what I'm doing. You know, I always show up, grab my hairnet and talk to my supervisors, see what I need to do. If I'm coming in for a function, you know, I'll usually be gathering up some supplies and that kind of stuff when I first come in. If I'm working, you know, Wittenberg, maybe I'll gather up some items, run over, set up stuff over there. It really depends.
Very cool. Sounds like a little bit of everything. Yeah. Okay, so Alex, when you're not at work, what do you like to do?
That's a big question. Well, I'm currently a senior at Penn State, studying broadcast journalism, so a lot of my passions lie within kind of media spheres. I'm very big into my student paper at school, the Daily Collegian, and so I'm the digital managing editor there, so everything digital, the website, social media runs through me. That takes up a lot of my time. Outside of classes and a couple of other orgs in my free time, like watching movies. I like to exercise, try to lift weights six days a week, cardio at least 4, so that's how I fill my time.
What's your favorite muscle workout that you like to do?
Oh, I love working triceps, especially the overhead triceps extensions. That's my favorite.
Very cool. What shows are you binging right now, or what music or podcasts? Do you have anything?
That's a good question. I've been recently watching the new Daredevil show that's coming out right now. It's really good. Been listening to a little bit of like 90s rock, a little bit of like grunge type stuff. Little stuff here and there. I haven't listened to a lot of music this month because I've been so busy, but yeah.
Very cool. And if people want to see you or come say hi to you, where are you at typically where they can come find you?
Well, like I said, it depends, but usually either Barron's Inn, Wittenberg, Shoals sometimes for functions. I'm in the kitchen quite a lot as well. I work on the bistro sometimes, so if I'm working the cash register, you can come say hi. I'm all over the place, so I'll probably see you.
Wow, very cool. All right, Alex, thank you so much for letting us interview you, and good work today. Good job.
Thank you.
Hello, welcome to Employee Spotlight. We're going to take some time to get to know people who are on campus, and you can get to know a little bit about them. Today, I'm here with Becky Schallenberger. Becky, welcome. Hello.
Welcome. Good morning, Owen.
Hey, good morning. So tell me about what your role is and what you do here at Pasadena.
I'm coordinator of social services. I oversee 4 households. I oversee the Mountain Laurel and the Brandywine household on the first floor, and I also oversee our 3rd floor households, our memory support households, Larkspur and Allegheny.
Tell me what a day-to-day looks like for you. What is it like working here? What does a day look like for you?
Oh, day to day, I mean, every day is different, which is nice because, you don't get into a rut or anything like that. Every day is different. But basically, I like to start out with, checking emails, going to morning report every morning at 8:30. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I have my care conferences, which are meetings with families. We have those quarterly with all of our families. And then I attend therapy meetings on Mondays and Thursdays. We have an MDS schedule that we do interview each our residents, and then we have to enter the information into the computer. And that is a big bulk of my day is the interviews. Sometimes we have quite a few interviews a day, and there's a total of 4 interviews that we have to do, like 4 sets of questions that we have to do. So it can get kind of lengthy. And then also just communications with families. If I'm unable to reach them for care conferences, then I do touch base afterwards and try to touch base with them. and then just any type of inquiries. Helping people get set up with medical assistance if they are needed, if their finances are running low, getting them in touch with our medical MA coordinator, Carmen Polar, and just, helping them walk through that process.
Wow. A lot of things.
A lot of things, yes. The day goes fast. Not enough hours in the day.
Yeah. So when you're doing for people who don't know, what is an MDS, and what does that involve?
MDS is a set of questions that we ask residents. It asks them their mood, like if they're in a good mood, bad mood. Try to assess them to keep on top of, like, if they're having any type of depression, and then if so, then we like to monitor that. And then we would get, make sure nursing's aware, and so everybody can be monitored, and, we would get psych involved if need be. It also checks their cognitive level to see if there's any decline cognitively. So that way we can also, be on top of that and make any recommendations needed off of those questions as well.
Very good. So a lot of effort put into care and quality of care, and making sure each individual has what they need. Does that sound right? Yeah.
Yes.
Very good.
Continual monitoring, so we try not to miss anything.
Very nice. Okay, so when you're not at work, what are some things that you like? What fuels your passion for life?
My passion for life, I have an 8-year-old son, so he keeps me pretty busy. So if I am not at work, after work, it's usually dinner, homework, bath and bed, and then not softball. Baseball is going to be starting up, so we'll have baseball in the evenings, practices, and then games. So I'm hoping to get him into a small little basketball league. It's more instructional to this spring. So just keeping busy with him and his extracurriculars is something that I really look forward to. In the summer, when the weather breaks, my parents have a camp up in Pymatuning and on the Ohio side. So we like to go up there as often as possible as well, too. And just spending time with my family.
Wow. Between all the things at work and family time and sports, do you have time for entertainment? Is there any entertainment that you like or could recommend if anybody's watching? Something that you like, or a show, music, or
I do like to watch the show, as Megan had said, High Potential. That is a very good show. I like watching that. I also like to watch the show Will Trent. I like that one as well. And I'm just trying to think. I just like real crime dramas, Real Crime 2020, 48 Hours, different things like that. That's how I like to pass my time. So
very cool.
Yeah.
And then if people wanted to come and see you on campus or talk to you or meet you, where are some places they could see you at if they're looking for you?
Well, my office is located on the first floor on the nursing side of the building. I am right outside of the Mountain Laurel household, just past the elevators. That's where my office is. My office hours are 8 to 4. If I am not in there, I'm walking about in between the first floor and the third floor and second floor. I'm just a little bit of everywhere. So, I'm just, if I'm not in my office, I'm usually floating around somewhere, so.
Very good. Is there anything I didn't ask you about that I should have for residents to get to know you?
We do offer a support group the first Monday of every month. The location of the support group is a caregiver support group, and it is located in the support group takes place in the game room. It is at 10 o'clock the first Tuesday of every month. We have that. So We do encourage families to come, regardless if you're still taking care of your loved one, or if your loved one is now in a higher level of care, such as personal care or nursing. We still encourage participants to come. It's very helpful, and just to get other ideas on coping, and it's just a wonderful resource that we do offer, and we just hope our residents take advantage of it.
Wow, sounds like a great group. If somebody's asking about the group at the front desk, what do they call? What do they ask? What do they call it if they're looking for that group?
Caregiver support group.
Caregiver support group. Caregiver support group, Tuesdays.
First Tuesdays of every month at 10 a.m. in the game room on Main Street.
All right, perfect. And then anything else you want to add?
No. I mean, if you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to ask. If social services can't answer your questions, we'll definitely find a way to answer them, put you in the right direction, or we will help you in any way we can.
Becky, thank you for being here today. Thank you for taking some of our questions, and we hope residents get to know you all, and thank you for being here.
Thank you for this opportunity. This is very nice. So thank you.
Hello and welcome to Employee Spotlight. I'm Owen Miller, and I'm here with
Chef Ryle David.
What is your job here?
Well, as the executive chef, I'm the direct supervisor for all of the cooks here at Passavant, and I'm in charge of menu development, recipe development, and then working with all the people. So we're getting whatever needs to be done. Whether that means soup needs to be made or floors need to be scrubbed, I'm either directing or helping.
Well, that sounds like a lot happening. So tell me, what is a typical day like for you?
So come in any time between 9 and 11, depending on the day. Do a walk through the kitchen, check and make sure people are where they need to be. They have the supplies and equipment that they need, the recipe items they need. Check all of our storage areas, so our coolers and our freezers, for cleanliness, organization. Did we miss something or anything like that? Stop in, sort of reintroduce myself to all the team members, shake their hands, check on them, how you doing, how's the day going, and then check my catering board to see what special events we had besides the regular meals that we need to prepare for, and then just roll right into the day. So whatever that means, helping out with lunch, or prepping for the meals for Barron's or Wittenberg or whatever. And then depending on the day, I am most probably either helping to cook the Barron's meals, or maybe going over to Wittenberg and helping out over there. And then usually when I'm usually here, I'm usually the closing manager. So at the end, I'm making sure that everything is cleaned up and put away, ready to go for the next day.
Very cool. All right. So what is your favorite menu item to cook, and why?
Oh, wow. You'd think as a chef you get asked that question pretty often, and I can't say that I'm ever ready for that question. I think because it changes a little bit, Maybe, I guess originally I would have said jambalaya. When I started becoming interested in cooking, Cajun cuisine was the cuisine, right? In the early 90s, that was the sexy cuisine. That was the real trendy one. So I'd say probably, and that was sort of, I taught myself to make that, watching great chefs in New Orleans on the old PBS stations and things. So I'd say it's probably, and it's a really delicious dish, So, but I'm a big fan of anything pork related, especially like American style barbecue. And you can never go wrong with like coq au vin, red wine, chicken, mushrooms, garlic. That's hard to beat. So. Wow.
Okay, so Chef Ryle, when you're not at work, what do you like to do?
Well, I have a cat, Whitaker. He is the best cat on the planet. So I spend some time with him. I try to be the world's best uncle to my niece and nephew. and be a good son to my parents. I don't cook much at home. I'm a big, my degree from Penn State's in military history, so I do a lot of reading. And most Friday nights are the boys' night out. I have a lot of married friends, and I'm still a bachelor personally, so Friday nights they all escape and come over to my place, and we sit down in the basement and play cards or war games or whatever. So very cool. Yeah.
So, is there any shows you're watching right now? Anything that you like to watch, even read, that you want to share with the residents?
Well, I'm currently reading the autobiography of, or not the autobiography, the biography of Admiral Willis Lee. He was one of the naval admirals in World War II, won the second battle of Guadalcanal. One of those really, really great Americans that nobody knows of because he just wasn't a spotlight kind of guy. But that's, yeah, I mean, reading-wise, that's about it. Television shows, nah, I'm kind of into reruns, you know, old MASH, NCIS, stuff like that, so.
All right, and if residents want to come and say hi and get to know you, where are you at that they can come say hi?
If there's food around, I'm probably pretty close, and the staff generally knows where I'm at, or at least can give a pretty good idea. And I answer to anything, chef, Ryo, hey you know, whatever. I'm happy to talk. It's always good to get the feedback from residents. You know, these residents here, a lot of them are very knowledgeable about food. Where they've been cooking their whole lives themselves. They've been to a lot of really great places that have food, so they always have good advice. And then, you know, as a result of that, when you get a compliment from them, it's not your grandma's compliment. You know, this is not because they love you. This is because they're serious about the fact that they think it's great. So always looking forward to that.
Well, I always hear that number one thing here is food. So, I mean, thank you for what you do, and thanks.
We're here.
Yep. Well, thank you for letting us interview you, and we appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Hello and welcome to Employee Spotlight. I'm Owen Miller, and I'm here with
Colin Groom.
All right, hey Colin. Colin, what is your job here? What do you do?
I'm a service assistant. So basically what that is, I serve the residents food like at a normal restaurant, and I help with functions down at Shoal as well, and just kind of do whatever else they need me to do around the kitchen.
Very cool. All right, Colin. So, what does a typical day look like for you when you come to work?
So usually I get here around 3:30, and we'll have a meeting with me and all the other servers, and then I'll either go to Wittenberg or I will serve here in the Barons Inn, and we usually get done around 7:30, 8 o'clock with cleaning up, and then go home.
Very cool. All right, Colin, when you're not at work, what do you like to do?
I love to golf. So now with the weather getting nice, I'll be able to do it much more. And another thing I like to do is just watch sports in general. Baseball, football, tennis, basically anything I can watch, I like to do.
Very cool. All right, so what shows are you binging right now? What are you watching, or music or movies or?
Shows right now, I'm watching Seinfeld. I'm a little over halfway done with that. I'm really enjoying it right now. And another thing I'm binging is Breaking Bad, another really good show. Yeah, that's about all I'm watching right now.
Very cool. All right, so Colin, if residents want to come and say hi to you, where are you that they can come say hi?
Usually over at Wittenberg. The Wittenberg residents know me very well. Yeah, if you want to see me, I'm usually there.
You know, Paul and Ralph and
everybody. Paul, Ralph, Jim, Bill Wolf, Bill McDaniel, everybody, the whole clan.
All right, well, thank you for letting us interview you. You did great. I appreciate it. Thank you for your time.
Enjoyable.
And enjoy that golf.
Oh, I will. Yeah, I was going to go today, but...
Hello and welcome to Employee Spotlight. I am Owen Miller, and I'm here with...
Emma Smith.
All right, Emma, tell me a little bit, tell me what your job is and what you do here.
So I am a cook. I cook for the Barons Inn mostly, but sometimes I'll hop around. I'll do RT. I'll help out on the bistro. But typically I'm the Barons cook.
Very cool. So what does a typical day look like for you?
So I get here at around 10:45, 11 o'clock. I write my list. I get all of my stuff together. I set up my salad bar, make sure nothing needs refilled, and then I get the stuff that needs to go in the oven all together, and then I'll put it in the oven at 2, go on my break, come back and set up the hot wells, get ready for service at 4:30.
Emma, when you're not at work, what do you like to do?
So when I'm not at work, I usually don't do much, but I like doing puzzles, and I play video games occasionally. That's about it.
Very cool. What's your favorite video game right now?
It's a DS game called Drawn to Life. I just recently got it, and it's taken up most of my time.
Very cool. All right, now what shows are you binging, or music, or podcasts? Is there anything you like listening to or watching?
I listen to a lot of things, mainly metal, but recently I've been into musicals, specifically the Epic musical. I don't really listen to podcasts, and I've been rewatching Anne of Green Gables, the one that came out in 1983 or 4.
It's a good show. So Emma, if people want to come and say hi to you, where are you at if they want to come say hi?
So usually I spend most of my time back in the kitchen, but occasionally after I'm done serving all of the table, or I'm done making the food for all the tables, I'll come out and I'll talk to the tables, get some feedback, but I'm not typically outside the kitchen.
All right. Thank you, Emma, for letting us talk to you today. You did amazing. Hello and welcome to Employee Spotlight. I am Owen Miller and I'm here with
Eric Phillips.
All right. Hey, Eric. Eric, tell me what your job is and what do you do here?
I am a receiver transporter, and I take food up to the households to like milk and stuff for breakfast and lunch and dinner, different things.
Very cool. So, Eric, what does a typical day look like for you?
When I come in, I look at the menus and I get stuff ready for lunch and take everything up to the households. It's a pretty hectic day, but it all gets done, and I enjoy doing it, and I enjoy going up to the households and seeing all the residents and stuff.
Very cool. All right, Eric. So when you're not at work, what do you like to do?
Well, on Thursdays, I'm on a dart league. I like to throw darts, and I collect different sports cards and stuff, and I like to play video games and just hang out and just enjoy the day off and relax.
Very cool. So, Eric, are you binge watching a show? Is there some podcast or movies you're into, or something you want to tell residents about?
I like to watch different horror movies. I'm into horror, different genres of horror.
Where can people look for you if they're interested to come say hi to you or get to know you?
I'm always in the kitchen. I pretty much hang out in our stockroom. That's where I do my work and run around. So if you need anything, that's where I'm at.
Very cool. All right, Eric, thank you for taking the time to talk to us and appreciate your time.
Yep.
Thank you very much. All right, hello. Welcome to Employee Spotlights at Lutheran Senior Life Pass Event Community in Zillionople. We're going to get to know different staff people and get to know them more. So today I have Megan Bigyanko with me. Hello, Megan.
Hi.
So Megan, tell me about your job here and what you do.
Yeah, I'm the social worker for Tynesta and Trillium household here at Passavant in our nursing community. I've been here for about 6 years now, and it keeps me on my toes and very busy with our rehab and discharges. I normally set up home health and equipment and walk people through their insurance and their stay here in rehab to get back home or back to independent living or personal care. I really enjoy it.
Wow, that sounds like a lot to do and take care of and communicate and work with people. What does a day-to-day look like for you? What do you do during the day? What does a typical day look like for you?
Yeah, I do a bunch of different things, but mainly I start my morning going through my emails, like I'm sure a bunch of us do. Attend morning report where we talk with the whole team about the what's what of the day. I do care meetings in the morning with our families and residents. Again, a major part of the care meetings is telling people how long they might be here for, where they stand with rehab and how they're doing, and talking about the insurance. Then I typically work with our interdisciplinary team between therapy, nursing, the dietitian, and we do like a collaborative meeting of, how is everybody, what's going on, and troubleshoot through any difficult areas. And then my afternoon is spent kind of touching base again with families and hopefully answering any questions. I do also have a long-term care household where that's the fun part. Not that the other part isn't fun, but it's really enjoyable when I get to go over to Trillium and talk with residents and just be with them and learn more about their life, take people down to activities. I also do a resident council once a month where we just talk about different issues on the household and try to make it as best of a place to be. And that's my typical day.
Okay. I'm in nursing home administration school, and we're learning about care plans and all that. What is your part in care plans, or do you create those or help with those?
Yeah. So part of the care plan, our part is looking at the social aspects. So mood and the psychological well-being of someone, which, I think goes with Aspire. Part of Aspire is our mental, and so we do that part as well as then a discharge plan of the care plan, whether that be staying long-term and making sure that people are still appropriate for that level of care, or having it in there that this person wants to get back to their previous place and help them to make that happen.
When you're not at work, what's something that you like or that people wouldn't know just talking to you, something about you, what interests you, or...
I really enjoy scrapbooking. I'm working on my second scrapbook for my daughter, who we adopted in September. And I'm a foster parent, so we also have a 3-year-old with us right now, and I'm working on a scrapbook for him. I love to do that. When the weather is good, we love to go kayaking and travel. So our new thing is trying out different indoor water parks, and my kids really enjoy that. And I am very much into getting in my steps for the day more recently. So you might see me walking about campus trying to get my steps in.
Lots of good things there. Okay, so what's your latest show you're binging, or movie you've seen, or maybe podcast, or do you have any entertainment or music that you've been into lately? Anything in entertainment that you like that you'd like to share? Maybe somebody could look into if they would like your recommendation.
I currently am watching this show called High Potential. It's kind of an investigative. This woman becomes a part of an investigative team with the police, and she kind of solves crimes. Also very much into audiobooks. Highly recommend. There's 2 books that go a part of this, but it's about a librarian in Kentucky, and set back in the day based off of like a real community of people. But she's a librarian that basically takes a horse to go to different families and kind of, how she gets them to read and everything. But it's a very good two-book series. And I also, what else? Music. I am very much a fan of listening to jazz music when I'm working in my office. So it kind of is a nice tone between, uplifting beats, but also calm.
Are you a fan of older jazz, newer jazz, or just all kinds?
Probably all kinds. I'm not super familiar with like all the details of jazz, but I like a good listen.
Very good. All right. Is there anything we didn't ask you that we should have? Something we completely blanked on or anything like that?
Oh. I don't think so. I feel like that's a little bit about me, and I appreciate having the time today to share. And I hope that if you see me around campus, I get to know you and you get to know me a little bit more.
So if you want to talk to Megan when she's walking around, you could see her there, but you could go meet her in her office. Megan, where are you located at if people want to come talk to you?
Yeah. My office is open pretty much any time between Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. I'm located on the second floor of the Abundant Life building, here in the main building on the second floor, right before you get to the Tynesta household.
Very good. Megan, thank you for being here today. Thanks for talking to us.
Thanks for having me.
Yep. All right. Take care. Okay. Hello and welcome to Employee Spotlight. I'm Owen Miller and I'm here with
Marie Spooches.
Marie. Thanks for joining us today. Marie, tell me, what is your job and what do you do here?
I am the sous chef for the retirement community. I bounce around a little bit everywhere here in the bistro, the Varens Inn, over at Wittenberg, down in Shoal. I'm a little bit everywhere and I really love it.
Very cool. All right. So Marie, what is a typical day for you? What does a typical day look like?
Coming in and prepping some great food for our residents. My shifts vary, so I can be here for some lunches, some dinners. I get to see kind of all the action. I really just come in. I cook great food for some great people. It's good to come into.
Fantastic. All right. So Marie, when you're not at work, what do you like to do?
Not very exciting. I mostly play video games and watch TV. Camp and hike and stuff when it's nice. It's been cold, so I've been on the couch.
What shows are you watching right now? What are you watching?
I've been obsessed with Law and Order SVU forever, and I've never stopped, so I just binge watch that all the time. And I started NCIS Origins, which is pretty good too. I've been watching that.
Do you recommend those residents should go watch them maybe?
Absolutely. NCIS Origins is so good. If they liked NCIS, residents will love NCIS Origins.
All right, Marie. Well, thank you for allowing us to interview you today. And is there anything I didn't ask you that residents should know to know you better?
Not really. I just really love being here. And if anyone wants to know more about me, please ask. I'm always up for a friendly chat.
Fantastic. All right, so if people want to come say hi to you, where are you that they can find you?
Somewhere in the kitchen or somewhere talking to a resident.
Very cool. All right, Marie, thank you very much.
Thanks, Owen.
Hello and welcome to Employee Spotlight. My name is Owen Miller and I'm here with Mike. Mike, tell us your name and what your job is here and what you do.
My name is Mike Gettle. I'm a maintenance guy. I fix whatever you break.
Very cool. So Mike, tell me a little bit about what a day-to-day looks like for you.
It's a little bit of everything around here. We fix toilets, windows, holes in walls, leaky pipes, pretty much anything, machinery, whatever you can think of. If it's not gigantic, we pretty much fix it around here.
When you're not at work, what are some things that you like to do? What are you into?
I'm an amateur astrologer. I look at the stars all the time. I got a big old telescope, all kinds of lenses. I collect watches. I write poetry. Hang out with my family, that kind of stuff,
Very cool. So, Mike, are there any music, TV shows, movies, podcasts, anything you're kind of into right now?
I watch a lot of anime, so cartoons. Recently, I've been watching Invincible again. That's on Amazon. If you want to give it a look, it's a little violent, but it's it's the kind of stuff I like.
Very cool. If people want to find you, if they want to come say hi, where are you typically at if people want to say hi?
I am all over campus. Wherever somebody broke something, that's where I'm gonna be.
All right, Mike, thank you for taking the time to talk to us today, and appreciate your time.
No problem.
All right.
Take care.
All right, you did great.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hello and welcome to Employee Spotlight. My name's Owen Miller and I'm here with Neri. Hello, Neri.
Hi there, Owen.
Hey, thank you for being here today. Neri, tell me, what is your job and what do you do here?
Well, I am a maintenance technician, but my main title is data technician as well. I overlook many of the communication devices that happen around campus that involve our care pendants, telephone systems, and the Axiom security system.
Very cool. All right, so Neri, what does a typical day look like for you, or do you have a typical day?
Not really a typical day. A lot of issues can come up during the day. There are some common ones that pop up, have to do with the R-Care system, including low batteries, missing supervisions, and I go to make sure that everything's okay with them. This is all dedicated to our residents' safety and such.
Wow, it sounds really important. We want to make sure people are safe and they have what they need, connect people with technology.
Yes, it's also involving with the nurse call-bell system, something that I'm always looking at every day, seeing any anomalies that pop up and keeping an eye on what's happening around here.
Fantastic. All right, Neri, so, when you're not at work, what are some things that you like to do?
Let's see. Well, I like to hang out often with my girlfriend. We go many places. We go to concerts, we go to conventions, we go to the park often. And then when I'm not doing that, I also just go around playing video games. Pretty simple hobby.
Very cool. All right, so Neri, is there a show, or what show are you binging right now that you really like, or some music or something that you're into?
I haven't been binging any shows, but I have been watching the Marvel Cinematic Universe with my girlfriend lately, because we played one of their recent games called Marvel Rivals. It's pretty fun, and the movies are pretty nice too.
Fantastic. And Neri, if people want to get to know you or come say hi to you, where are you at that people can get a hold of you?
Oh, are you talking about around campus? I'd say it's pretty hard to get a hold of a maintenance technician. We're always running all over the place. Being given work orders many times a day, so catching us can be a little hard, but it can always happen on the fly when you see us.
Perfect.
I have been told I have a really fast stride.
Well, Neri, thank you for being here today, and thank you for the opportunity to interview you.
Oh, no problem. It was great, Owen.
All right, that's Employee Spotlight. All right, hello, and welcome to Employee Spotlight. I'm here with
Ryan Andrews.
All right. Hey, Ryan. Ryan, what is your job here, and what is your role?
I'm just a maintenance technician, goes around, fixes anything that needs fixed or broke or a little bit of everything.
Very cool. So, Ryan, what does a typical day look like for you?
Can be just about anything. Fixing doors, fixing water fixtures, and just about anything.
Yeah. What was one of the most recent things that was your favorite to fix, or do you have an interesting story?
I like fixing floors because that's my background. The specialty is into flooring, so I like doing a little bit of flooring work or just about anything.
Very cool. All right, Ryan. So when you're not at work, what do you like to do?
I like to hunt. I like to fish. I'm big into outdoors. I like to ride motorcycles.
Yeah. Very cool. All right, Ryan. Are you binge watching any shows right now, or is there any music that you like that you want to tell people about or to look up?
I always binge watch Game of Thrones at least once every year. It's one of my favorite shows and I like to watch it.
Very cool. All right, and Ryan, if people want to say hi to you, where can they find you?
Just in the maintenance department or just around campus.
Very cool. All right, well, that's Employee Spotlight. Ryan, thank you.
Thank you.
Hello and welcome to Employee Spotlight. My name is Owen Miller and I'm here with Tom. Hey Tom, how are you doing?
Good. How you doing, Owen?
Good, very good. All right, so Tom, we want to get to know people who are working here. Tom, tell us about what your job is and what you do here.
So my name's Tom Schaefer. I am the maintenance supervisor here.
So Tom, tell me, what does a day-to-day look like for you?
Every day's a little bit different. I kind of come in the mornings and I'll go through my emails, kind of put together a little plan for myself and the team for the day. But generally those plans tend to shift throughout the day as needs for the community change. And we're called to assist, in other things.
So Tom, when you're not at work, what are some things you like to do with your time when you're not working?
So 2 years ago, me and my wife bought a house, and I tore it down to literally nothing. In the past 2 years, I've been rebuilding it. If I'm not doing that, I'm hunting or watching football.
If people want to meet you, come and see you, where are you typically at that people can meet you or talk to you?
So I do have an office up here in the environmental suites, but I'm always out and about. So yeah, anywhere on campus, you'll see me. If you need me, go ahead and stop me and talk to me.
All right. So, Tom, is there anything I didn't ask you that I should have asked you?
No, I think that was a pretty good interview.
All right. Tom, thank you for your time today. Thanks for letting us talk to you. All right, that's Employee Spotlight. All right.
All right, thank you.
You did great.